There was a time Africans see the white people as their enemies. Once they see the white people, they see them as enemy. Back then, after the slave trade, Africans were so bitter of what these white people did to us. So the white people are already residing in Africa, taking lands, making them their properties, taking some mineral resources that are very, very essential to Africa. So those period, Africans are not in good terms with them. So they thought of what to do to bring down the mind of Africans. They went back to their drawing board and they brought a plan to introduce a message called love your neighbor as yourself, love your enemy and pray for them. So when they introduced this message to Africans, because they want to make Africans feel emotional and subdue their mind so that Africans will erase the memory of what they've caused to Africans, the pains they've inflicted on Africans. They had to use that message to erase them off so that Africans will not be thinking of all those things again. These same people taught us that we have a God who is a forgiving Father. This our Father got one enemy. This enemy, the God that gave them that message of love your enemy and pray for them, got one enemy. But he never loved that enemy. He never prayed for that enemy. But they taught us that message because they want to control the mind of Africans. They control the ruggedity of Africans, made Africans very weak to retaliate. Imagine Africa that has 1.5 billion population. Out of the 1.5 billion population, 1 billion people have that mindset of pray for your enemies and love your enemies. Then tell me how we can retaliate on what these people did to Africans. So that is why whenever they talk of overpopulation, world overpopulation, all their mindset goes to Africa. The first thing they think is Africa. That Africa is overpopulating because they are scared of revenge. They are scared. They are estimating Africa to reach 2.5 billion in 2050. So they are all scared. So they are already thinking of eliminating Africans to reduce the population so that Africans will still not be able to build up that manpower to retaliate over slave atrocities they committed here. So that message of love your neighbor as you love yourself was not well preached in their place. I'm not even sure it was preached at all in their place because America does not pray for their enemies. Israel does not pray for their enemies. Israel does not love their enemies. Iran, Palestine, all those areas, they don't love them. But they gave us the message that we should love one another, we should love our neighbor, we should love our enemy and pray for them. But they don't practice all those things. Before they brought that message to Africa, they already built a nuclear weapons that they will use against the enemy. They did not build a system that will accommodate their enemies. America does not tolerate enemies in their area. Europe, all those people that gave us that message, they don't tolerate enmity in their area. Ordinary threats from their enemies, they will come after you with nuclear weapons, with sophisticated weapons. They built it for the enemies, not for their allies or friends. It was for their enemies. For Africans, we don't have that. We don't have weapons. We don't have even the idea of manufacturing them because we are colonized. We are under control that we cannot reason to that extent. Ask your leaders, ask your preachers, ask your political leaders to show you their bank account balance in Nigerian Naira, their Nigerian bank account. They should show you the balance there and show you the balance, account balance in American US account. That is the level of colonization Africans have found themselves. They are still colonized even with their own stolen property. They are still under colonization. No American person will steal money from America and come down to Nigeria to invest it in UBA Bank. They cannot do that. No Israeli person will steal money from their government and come down to Nigeria to save it. No, it is not done anywhere. Only Africans. Only Africans that does that.